On the last motorcycle therapy video, we were riding the famous Canyon del Pato in Peru, one of the world's best motorcycle roads. On today's video, we pick up right where that one left off, only we're riding in the Cordillera Blanca. Stick around.
Just checking to see if you're listening, blah, blah, blah. Just checking to see if you're listening,
So here's the thing, I've been trying to get this story on film for a few days now, and I don't know where to start.
Well, where did we leave off last time? We slept in the dirt behind a police station in Peru, and then we woke up and rode on the Canyon del Pato.
That's right. And we were going south towards Lima ultimately. And we stopped for lunch at Juarez, and I ate a chicken foot.
I don't think you ate it though. I think you ate around it.
That's right.
So when we got lunch, we opened our maps and opened our books, and I looked in my notes and I said, oh, the 107 is behind us.
Yep.
So we backtracked 30 kilometers and we got on the 107.
Anyway, we ended up doing a big long ride that day. If you include Canyon del Pato, then backtracking, and then this long switchback you rode, it was a day of riding.
And it was fabulous.
It was fabulous. And we got through the other side and started going down, and there were more waterfalls and there were glaciers.
I didn't know there was glaciers in Peru. Did you know there was glaciers in Peru? I had no idea. It was stunning. It was awesome.
Anyway, we got into town, Chacas, for night.
Yeah.
And we parked up for the night, and taking our luggage up to the room provided all the exercise that we could handle. Oh, what's going on?
I'm dying.
Well, we're all dying. What do you mean specifically?
That hurt.
Why?
Coming up the stairs with luggage on my shoulder. I'm like, I can do this. And then I'm like, oh, right. High elevation makes this harder than usual.
So in the morning, the plan was to backtrack. That road was amazing, so why not ride it again?
And also it was paved, and I knew, because Mo had told me back at Horizons Unlimited, that that's a paved road, and if you come back out, you'll be seeing the same thing twice. If you want to avoid that, the only way to go south towards the town called San Marcos is all dirt. There's no pavement. And I'm a little bit wary when it comes to roads like that. Turns out this one was pretty good. We did decide to go the dirt way. There was a few sections with mud, but generally speaking, it wasn't a difficult off-paved road.
There was one difficult section just leaving the town. It was a daunting step down.
It looked daunting.
I rode off this little step down, and well, Elle got me to ride her bike down that, and you'll see for yourself. Anyway, so we got onto the correct path, and it was a little bit wiggly and squiggly, and there was some rain the day before, so there was muddy sections. Traction was okay. The road turned out to be okay, a bit slow.
The road was beautiful slow though. That's the kind of road you want to be slow on, because you have so many sights to take in. You want to stop and enjoy them.
This is the part of Peru that you want to see. We basically arrived near where we were going to sleep for that night. We were almost done for the day.
There was 3 kilometers left of dirt, and then we were going to be on pavement, and then I could relax.
And I see a sign for a waterfall. Wow, well that sounds interesting. Why don't we take a little side trip and go up to the waterfall? So we started up this road, and it was narrow, and it was muddy, and like slippery. I say, it had been raining. So there were slippery sections, and there were palm leaves, palm fronds,
all kinds of tree branches and leaves and slippery composted stuff all over the ground.
And the road was crowned, so if you got over to the side, then all of a sudden the ditch was calling your name.
And when it was steep, the water had made ruts.
So I'm riding ahead, and I hear in the intercom that Elle has...
Yeah, I fell over.
And God bless her, she was trying so hard to pick her motorcycle up when I came back for her. And then we carried on, and Elle stopped, and I stopped at a bridge.
You can barely even call it a bridge. That was a couple of planks over a river, covered in mud, with holes in the planks. That's not even a real bridge.
I carried on past the bridge, and as it turns out, the road just got much worse, and I crashed. With some difficulty, I picked my motorcycle up and then carried on uphill, and I got to the parking lot where you can walk to the waterfall, and there was somebody up there, and I asked him, well, how far is it? And he said it was about a half-hour walk. And I was thinking, half hour from the waterfall that we came to see, but I'm here by myself, and Elle's waiting for me. So at that point, I decided to do the good boyfriend thing, turn around and go back down to be reunited with my long-suffering, beautiful girlfriend.
And you made it across the bridge, but you did wiggle a little bit on your way across.
And then we got to a construction zone.
Right.
And I wiped out.
So
Anyway.
you got picked up out of the mud by all the people around you, just got out of their cars and helped you up before
Yep.
I could even get back to you.
My luggage was all bent out of shape. This would never happen with Moscow Moto gear. And then the next day we woke up. We're riding away from the hotel that day and we found another beautiful road.
All of the roads around there I think are beautiful.
And this one switched back up and up and up
Yes.
in this beautiful valley.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very top you could see this little white thing way
Yeah.
up there. And we were like, what is that? And as we got closer,
It's a statue.
it's a statue. It's
Guess what?
It's a big white Jesus. Awesome switchbacks.
Nobody in Peru stays on their own side of the road.
Fabulous view from standing where that statue is, 360 degrees, except for right behind where there's a tunnel going across to the other side of the mountain range. Cristo de los Andes, he was
Yes, that's right.
called. Mm-hmm.
And then a beautiful tunnel, and then on the other side, more switchbacks down to the Pan American Highway.
Yeah.
And just north of Lima, we set up camp. That was a bit of a disaster with a dog and a flat tire, and then
yes.
another flat tire, but that's another story.
A good story.
Thanks for watching this video, by the way. Turns out I'm a bit more of a writer than I am a filmmaker, so if you want to check out any of my writing, I'll leave a link to some articles that I wrote for Canada Moto Guide in the description below. And if you want to check out one of my books, the latest book is called Motorcycle Messengers 2, and I'll link to that in the description. Boom.